Folks, finally, after 2 years of becoming a Sportscaster vlog series, I can say I am a Sportscaster. Thank you for being on this journey with me. If you saw the thumbnail, you saw the headline, I can now announce, and we're going to play it all, talk about it right here in this video. Your boy, Randy Silver, is now a sports reporter in Lincoln, Nebraska, covering Cornhusker sports. Go Big Red. Currently, I'm at my parents' house in Irvine, California. Graduation was a couple weeks ago. Went to San Diego, hung out. Now I'm with my parents' house. Then I'm gonna go to Costa Rica for a bit, disconnect. I have 2 months before I start Cinco de Mayo 2025 to decompress, disconnect, and enjoy. You all know how much work I put in. 2 years, very intense, 4 or 5 internships, homework, schoolwork, you name it. I'm enjoying the downtime. What am I doing with the downtime? I'm reading a lot, getting into novels. Got a batch of books right here I'm going through. Got recommendations, let me know. And then hanging out with friends, hanging out with family, and just enjoying it. Good reset before I start. I went to Lincoln, found myself a 2-bedroom, 2-bath apartment. I'm going to show you guys here everything. Met the news director, went to the news station, everything in between. So we're going to break it down on this video. Becoming a Sportscaster vlog series. Your boy is a Sportscaster. Again, thank you to everyone who's been on this journey, whether I know you or I don't know you personally. You've been on social media, in my personal life, whatever it may be. I'm happy that my journey can inspire you to be the best that you can, help you follow your dreams, whether it's in sports, whatever it may be, or you're just along for the ride. So without further ado, let's show you the video, the big announcement.
Folks, I can finally announce where I'm going. Welcome to my new home, Lincoln, Nebraska, covering Cornhusker sports, University of Nebraska.
Touchdown, Huskers!
For NTV, Nebraska Television, depending on where in Nebraska, the ABC or Fox station. Memorial Stadium, new home. Football Saturdays, Big Ten sports, basketball, volleyball, wrestling, baseball, soccer, you name it, I can cover it. But we don't focus just on college, high school sports as well.
He got that off. Oh, it's good!
And other sports stories around Central Nebraska. My dream has always been to talk sports on television, and this will give me my chance to be a sports reporter here in the great state of Nebraska. Thank you to everyone who has helped me get to this point. I start Cinco de Mayo, May 5th, and then let's get it going, folks. I will be speaking sports on television daily. Go Big Red! Woo!
So there we go, folks. You got it right there, Lincoln, Nebraska. So I went to visit. I was able to tour the town. It's a mid-sized downtown. Let's say maybe like 2 square miles. Walked around, saw restaurants, bars, obviously on the campus at the football stadium, the basketball stadium, the volleyball stadium, women's volleyball team, top 4 in the nation, almost bigger than football there. So I'm really excited. As a sports reporter for NTV, I'll be at all the major events in town where it is applicable. I'll get a chance to fly to big games. Say it's a bowl game, NCAA March Madness, say Big Ten Media Days, whatever it may be, I'll have the chance to do some of that. If I can get myself to a big away game, like I'm from Orange County, LA area, stay with my parents, go when Nebraska plays UCLA or USC, go cover that. Opportunities are there. In addition, to cover Big Ten sports out of college, pretty unheard of. It means I did a great job to be able to prepare myself for that, show I can handle a major conference, a major program, folks, major program. A lot of people, I'm not faulting them. It's just sometimes you got to start D2 sports, D3 sports, small local towns, whatever it may be. I'm going to Lincoln, Nebraska, which fair enough, I've never thought about living before. It's a flyover state, central Midwest United States. However, they are everything sports. The campus is in the middle. Everything is around that is all Nebraska sports. People ride or die for it. And the opportunity to be a part of that, to see it, to cover it. I have the dream job in my life of covering sports. I have the dream job a lot of Nebraskans want, covering Nebraska sports. So it's a great opportunity out of college covering Big Ten sports. I mean, you're covering, as you saw in the video, Ohio State, USC, UCLA, Wisconsin, Michigan, Michigan State, Oregon, Washington, all these around the area, Big Ten sports. Obviously, the big game, Nebraska versus Iowa. I'll have a chance to be there for that. So it's an amazing opportunity. And what I did to get that, let's kind of dive into it a bit. Let me share my screen. So this is my job search list. Whenever I met somebody in industry, I put them right here. So that way, hey, boom, I know where they're at. I know how I can contact them, phone or email. How did I get in touch with them? And then each reach out, whether it's for a job or just connecting, I can reference back to that. So if they forget who I am, I have a connection there, and also helps me remind myself what is going on. So as I was going through the job search, I have a bunch of these that I did. There's like 40 on this list. And you can see it's a wide variety from like baseball or YouTube, soccer, you name it. And this allowed me to try to expand my reach in my job search. So if you're not doing this, very smart, especially now as you are building up your industry contacts, and continue to do it. Then I went to the different broadcasting companies, and you can see here that they have their job posting link. So I'm able to go in, click it very quickly, and then go see what jobs have been posted. And that's where I went and tried to find all these different jobs. So if you go in, again, some of this may not be as relevant to you. You can see all the Sinclair open jobs. And then boom. Some of them maybe aren't news focused. They're obviously for the news station. But if you want like intern, control, engineer, do weather, this is where you can find the jobs, news producer, etc., etc. So I use all this to be able to do that. However, I found it wasn't the most fruitful. So I was like, how do I work smarter, not harder? And that's where I bought myself a LinkedIn Sales Navigator license. I went in, I would email people on LinkedIn saying, hey, boom, my name is Randy Silver. I would love to chat about working in your industry, working in your station, working in your city. Here's my resume, here's my email. And that's how I got a lot of my interviews. And that's how I found the news director for Lincoln, where he sent me, I sent him an in message on LinkedIn. I was like, hey, we had a conversation. And from there, fostered it. And I got the job after applying. He saw everything I did, everything like that. Excuse me. So overall, it was a very tenuous process. I probably started mid to late October, early November, and then I didn't get the job offer until end of February, beginning of March. Kind of knew it was coming around January. It was like, hey, we want to offer you, but we have to see how things fall on our side. I ended up getting 6 offers from around the US. News reporting, this was the main sports reporting, producing, some big markets, some big networks. However, for me at 32, the opportunity to be on camera, speak sports every day is too good to pass up. I know I have the skill set to be a producer in the back end. I always can follow that. But it's kind of like a square is a rectangle, but a rectangle's not a square type of vibe. Did I say it backwards? No, I said it right. It's harder to go from behind the camera to on camera, easier to go from on camera to behind camera. So I wanted to get myself on camera, 2-year contract in Lincoln, Nebraska, and I will be able to set myself up for success and see what that takes me, covering Big Ten sports. And after, I'm a soccer guy, World Cup. So the other thing I did when I was in Lincoln is, again, I visited. And I was like, hey, I got to be able to see where I want to live. So when I was there, I went apartment shopping. I ended up looking at 12 different apartments, and I have all the videos here. Over the course of 2 days, I brought my GoPro, the one that you see right there, and I, filmed all the different apartment complexes, walking around, what I was doing, where we were going, what it looked like. And the one I found is a 2-bedroom. The one I found is a 2-bedroom apartment right here. So you got your essentials, bathtub, sink, mirror, washer dryers in there. Here's going to be a guest room plus home office. Be able to do my podcasting here, which will be great. Be able to do reporting. Got the closet, plenty of space. And again, I'm living alone. More closet space. Nice open living room. Everything is brand new with the kitchen. Now, I wish there was a gas stove, not an electric stove, not the end of the world. Everything new. 10, 15 minutes from campus. Then you got the master bedroom with the walk-in closet. Excuse me, the bathroom right here. So that the guest room will be basically my closet. Then you see right there another closet. So I got plenty of closet space. And this is perfect for me, where I want to live. Obviously, I'm going to have to experience a winter. So that will be something to get used to. And it gives me opportunity versus studios or things like that. Now, when I was there, I did a food tour, walked around Lincoln Station, had a great time just trying food, went to the state capitol, seeing a bunch of different things. So I really had a great time just being in Lincoln and trying to get used to my new home. Obviously, I'm there by myself, and it'll take a lot to be able to get used to. But once you're doing the job, then you know you're going to be having fun. And I'm going to be doing for MTV. So me just walking around, having fun, seeing what my town will look like. I enjoyed. So obviously scary, anxiety, stress to not be able to say you're going somewhere where you know people. Moving to Florida, I had my ex-girlfriend Mary. It was great. Moved in together, everything in between, and now I'm moving to a new city by myself. So that's a little bit nerve-wracking as well, but I know that I'm following my dream, and I've earned this. Once I'm doing the job day to day, you build a community, you're out there doing stuff, you'll make friends and everything, and I'm pretty social. You guys see that. So I don't have any worries, but obviously, until you get the stride of things, the swing of things, it can be a bit lonely, and it's on you to go be proactive and make it happen. So I'm really excited. Continue to document my journey, give you guys updates on what is going on. But we got to the point, folks. We came, we saw, we conquered. I got the job in Lincoln, Nebraska, covering sports. Starts Cinco de Mayo. I'll be covering the College World Series, everything Lincoln in between. So I'm very excited. If you have any questions, comments, you always can reach out to me, comment, email, whatever it is. Thank you for being on this journey with me. I appreciate y'all. 2 years after the journey started, here we are. Let's get it. Go Big Red.